Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you my evening routine for winter here in Japan. And this is mostly focused on my skincare routine because, like, I'm a regular person. My routine isn't the same every night, seeing as it just changes. Like, you guys, like, no routine is the exact same every night. Like, sometimes I watch different TV shows, sometimes I play video games, sometimes I don't drink my tea. But I pretty much do. But the tea changes up. Today I'm having green tea. The other day I had chamomile tea. Who knows, girl? Anyway, you guys, today I'm going to show you the skincare routine that I recently have been doing here for my winter in Japan. And my skincare routine this year is different from all my other skincare routines for the past 3 years because winter in Japan is not nearly as dry as winter in Korea, and especially not nearly as dry as winter in Canada. Winter in Canada, like, my face pretty much falls off. It's so dry. But in Japan, it's a lot more of a temperate or milder climate, and it's a lot more humid. And I know a lot of people say their skin gets really dry in Japan, but I guarantee those people are not from Canada, or at least not where I'm from in Canada, where it's crazy dry and, like, there's no getting by. Or at least my apartment is just for some reason really humid, so who knows? Anyway, today I'm going to be showing you what I like to do to cleanse my face at the end of the day. So first off, usually I'm wearing makeup at the end of the day. If not, I skip this step, but I usually always go in with an oil cleanser. Why I do this is because oil cleansers are the ultimate product for dissolving away dirt and makeup. And even if you're not wearing makeup, it's pretty good to use these all the time just because it really lifts everything from deep within the pores and brings it to the surface. Recently, I've been using the DHC Deep Cleansing Oil just because it's what I had in my bathroom, and I've been trying to use up multiple products lately instead of sticking to my usual Claire's products, which you guys know I love and works for me. But I've just been trying to use up what we have, and recently I've been enjoying this DHC one. If I was to compare it, I do still prefer the Claire's one, but, like, I flip-flop. They're both pretty much the exact same in my opinion. The only reason I like the Claire's one more is just because it has a little more essential oils in it that are a little bit more beneficial, while this one's mostly just olive oil based, which is pretty, like, basic. Usually you know a cleansing oil is working really well for you if when you're rubbing it on your skin you start to feel these little balls form or little grits. That literally is the stuff coming out of your pores to the surface. So if you feel those grits on your skin, that's how you know the oil cleanser is really doing its job. I like to use my oil cleanser as my eye makeup remover as well. Just try not to open your eyes when you put it over your eyelids. Be very gentle. To remove my oil cleanser, I like to go in with a cognac sponge. This is just a random one I got from Charla here in Japan. She gave it to me for my birthday and I've been using it ever since. So just get it damp and then wipe away the oil cleanser. That kind of helps remove the majority of it. Then after, go in and rinse it away in the sink with lukewarm water. After I've rinsed off the remainder of the oil cleanser, I like to go in with a foam cleanser. Once again, recently I've just been trying to use up what we have in our bathroom because we've collected a lot of skincare throughout the year of us two being here. And recently in our bathroom, we have been using the Tony Moly Fiery Brightening Foam Cleanser from the Pokemon collection. It's super cute. Honestly, I would not rate this a very good cleansing foam. It's kind of mediocre. Not really good at removing makeup either, but it gets the job done. And since I already use the cleansing oil beforehand, I don't really feel like I need something that's gonna work too hard. So I just put a little bit of that on my cognac sponge, and I just go in and lightly massage that all over my face. Cognac sponges are nice for daily use because they really gently exfoliate away dead skin cells. I don't even consider them like an exfoliator just because they're so gentle, but it does do just that little bit amount to get the daily buildup of dead skin away. But I definitely recommend you go in and exfoliate with a proper exfoliator once or twice a week. After I've done that, I just go in and rinse my face once again. After I've rinsed my face, I always go in with a toner, and for my toner, you guys, if you know my channel, then you probably know I always go in with the Claire Supple Preparation Facial Toner. This toner is really gentle, really hydrating, and also tightens the pores at the same time without causing irritation or dryness to the skin. I love it. It's holy grail of mine, and it's the only toner I've been using for quite a few years. And I either apply that directly into my palms of my hands and pat it into the skin, or if I feel like I need a little extra exfoliation on my face, I like to go in with my Claire's cotton pads just because they have a nice textured surface and gets the job done. Of course, you can use any cotton pads you like, but I'm just using these ones because it's what I have and I like them. So I just apply a good amount onto my cotton pad. As you might be able to see, the toner is kind of like sitting on top of the cotton pad because the cotton pad is so densely packed, and the toner also is really hydrating and thick and full of a lot of hyaluronic acid. So that is a good sign when your toner is that thick. It shows that it's really hydrating and really good for the skin. So if your toner does that, that's a good sign. So just holding it on my fingers like that, I'm just going to gently wipe it over my skin. And as you guys know, I have super sensitive skin, so whenever I touch my face, it goes red. It's not irritated, it's just my skin is very delicate. Whenever I go get get a facial or something at a aesthetic clinic, they're always like, oh, your skin is so sensitive. And I'm like, yeah, girl, it is. I know, treat me with care. I also put the toner over my eyes because I can. And because it's not a harsh toner at all. Like, there's no alcohol in it. It's really gentle, full of good stuff. So no worries there, girl. After that step, my skin is all prepped and moist and ready to absorb skincare treatments. So at this part of my skincare routine, I always go in with my acne treatment products, and for that I've been using BHA, but for the past while I have been using the newly Tea Tree BHA Blemish Control Serum, which is a very natural based, gentle BHA product with tea tree oil in it. You guys may remember this from one of my recent videos that I did with Rose Shop, where I hauled all these, and to be honest guys, I've been in love with every single item I got from them. Like, amazing. I love this brand so much. Really functional, really effective, but really gentle at the same time. So I just take a few pumps of that, like 3 or 2, into my fingers, and I just pat that on the areas of concern first, which is always my cheeks. My cheeks are my #1 problem area, and then bring that up there on the rest of my problem areas. And then nose and forehead. A lot of you guys are always like, oh, your skin's so perfect, but no, it's not. Like, I got marks, I break out all the time. It's just that I manage it. I always am managing my skin. And you guys, good cameras and good lighting make a world of a difference for my skin. Like, my skin does not look this good in person, okay? Anyway, after that's absorbed into my skin and it's not wet anymore, I like to go in with another treatment usually, especially because it's winter. So for that, I have been loving the Innisfree Jeju Lava Seawater Intensive Ampoule. This is a really good anti-aging firming serum that focuses on hydration as the key component for those anti-aging factors rather than oil. I really like it. It's really nice, gets the job done, and it has niacinamide in it, which is another exfoliating ingredient. A lot of people are weary about mixing niacinamide with BHA and other acids. I've personally never had a problem with it with BHA, so I continue to use it. Some people might not be able to handle it. It's totally up to you. But for this product, I like to put it under my eyes. A lot of people may also disagree with this too, but I do what I want, okay? I put it on my eyes, my cheeks, because area of concern. Niacinamide is great for some people with acne scars too, because it brightens the skin. So definitely a product to look out for, or an ingredient to look out for. But I really love how hydrating and moisturizing and firming this product is. It's so nice. I love the smell too. And sometimes I put it on my lips because my lips are dry as hell. And then if I have extra, I just put it on my neck, or try to, because your neck ages really fast, yo. I feel like I'm gonna have a wrinkly neck, guys. Once that has absorbed, this is the part where I like to go in and focus on my eyes, because I'm 24 now. I need to start focusing on my eyes more, and it's especially something I noticed this year. So recently I have been using the Zimogen fermented soybean firming eye cream, and I've been really enjoying it. I haven't seen any huge results yet, but let's face it, guys, you can't turn back the clock on skin. You can only do what you can to prevent the future. So, you know, efforts. So I just take a really small amount and I apply it in 4 dots, starting with the under layers and then putting it on the tops of the lids, and then blending it really gently and pulling it up to where I would have crow's feet in the future. And all over there, then the tops of the lids. Remember, always put your eye cream on the tops of your lids. If you're gonna put any cream on top of your eyelids, make sure it's strictly an eye cream, because you can't do that with regular face creams, you guys. It has to be an eye cream. They're designed to be around the eyes so it won't travel into your eyeball. So don't do that with regular creams, only eye creams. Or products that are really light and hydrating. Like the one I previously used, I'm okay with doing it with that one, but other ones, nah. And then I just kind of like move it around and pat, trying to be as gentle as possible. Just pat it in. I like to take leftover and put it there because I like make this face a lot when I'm watching TV or doing stuff. It's terrible. And then like pat it there as well. Any areas that get wrinkles early. And then for the final step, I go in with my Skin Miso Pore Zero Night Cream. I have been loving this year. Actually, I feel like I love it every winter just because it's a good night cream for people with acne prone skin and also for people in their early 20s or mid 20s, because it's not too heavy, but it still is firming and anti-aging, but not so much for people with mature skin. A lot of people feel like, oh, I shouldn't use night cream because I'm not like 30 or 40. That's totally incorrect. You should be using it ASAP as soon as you're out of your teens. You just have to find one that's good for your age range. And this one definitely is so suitable for like early 20s, mid 20s to early 30s even. So I just take a good chunk of that, maybe like a nickel size, no, like a dime size amount, and I just mix it onto my hands and I apply it to my areas of concern. I have a really dry forehead, I always have. So I apply it there first mostly. And then the rest just goes on my cheeks. And then I pull it onto my neck really fast because my skin absorbs it fast. So I always pull it down my neck. And then I just kind of smear it everywhere. A lot of people will be cringing because I move my face around a lot, but whatever. I try to do this as quick as possible because my skin gobbles it up, but at the same time, if I apply too much, it doesn't soak in. So, like, yeah. And I just kind of pat the excess all over wherever I can before it absorbs. And that is it, you guys. That is my evening routine. That is everything I do for my skin here in Japan with the humid weather here in the winter time. I know it's not nearly as intense as my previous winter skincare routines, but that's because my skin actually doesn't need it here. It doesn't need all that extra care and it doesn't need all that extra moisture and nutrition. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching my evening routine, and I hope you got some helpful educational tips about my skin type and your skin type as well. If you have a similar skin type for me, I have combination sensitive acne prone skin. So if you have a skin type like that, then these products might work for you. So definitely check them out in the description box down below because that is where I have them. It is what, like 9:30 at night now. I think I'm going to enjoy my cup of tea and probably have like 3 other ones after this because this is my life. And I'm probably going to play some video games and chillax for a while, you guys. So I will see you next time. Remember to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, but of course only if you want to. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.